Another day, another YouTube video. Examapara, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a bonus video just to say thank you so much for subscribing. And in this video, we will be analyzing all my favorite pairs. Please do let me know in the comment section what you think about my bonus videos and if you'd like me to drop more bonus videos in between my actual videos. Mwah, enjoy. So like I said to you guys, we are analyzing my favorite pairs. So I'm going to choose 3 or 4 pairs that I'm going to analyze with you guys. And the first one that I'm going to look at is my favorite Investopedia, which is BOM 500. Rules: keep your chart as clean as possible. Make sure that your trend lines correspond with the overall movement. So with BOM, we're looking for buying opportunities, strictly buying opportunities. So if the overall movement on your higher time frame is not buying, then you have no reason whatsoever to entertain BOM 500 until it starts showing or indicating signs of buying. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark all the levels that I feel I can't avoid in this situation. And crazy enough, just by drawing this beautiful purple line, I already know what's going to happen. So if you guys can see what's happening, you can see that we've been looking for buying opportunities. I don't know if you guys can see that. We've been looking for buying opportunities, and this is where the market turned around. So if you guys can check, what's currently happening is that the market was impulsively moving. We are retesting or correcting, and then we're waiting for an impulsive movement to the upside. So meaning when a market is like this, we need to focus on things like your rejections, your retests and confirmations to shoot to the upside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to my smaller time frame, which is H4, H1. Now it depends on how loud the time frames are. So in this situation, I'm going to move to my H4 time frame. On H4, what am I doing? I'm looking for confirmations, right? So we can see that the market actually hit that level in the purple level, right? Which is the correcting level, right? And it shot to the upside is an indication that we're shooting to the upside. However, you need to wait for things like your retest and then a reversal pattern that indicates what we're looking for buying opportunities. And in this situation, we had a market that shot to this point. It went up a little bit. And as you guys can see, we have a red candle there, which is an indication of what? Is an indication of a retest, right? So meaning we're shooting to the upside. But then the lines A2, they're never enough for you to say we're shooting to the upside. You need more reasons to say you're shooting to the upside. And then just to be dramatic, let me add a flag, okay? And then let me also try and komanta there, kumana, right? And, oh, this is so dramatic. Let me just try and right. So in this situation, I already know what's going to happen. I already know that the market must come here. And that will be my take profit. So we have the first touch, and then we have the second touch, and then we have the third touch. So that will be my take profit. So overall movement on BOM 500 is that we are looking for we're looking for buying opportunities. So from here, you just have to apply your checklist, which is wait for the market to reverse, reject, retest, continuation pattern, and then we shoot to the upside. So this is my overall movement on BOM 500. So now we move to my other favorite pair, which is 75 1s. So with this one, I had already analyzed it. However, I'm going to remove all the drawings so that I can analyze it lilina. I'm going to go to my 24-hour time frame, and what I'm going to do when I get here is I'm going to mark my highest and I'm going to mark my lowest level. Remember, a level is confirmed by 2 or more touches, right? And then from there, I'm going to mark all the levels that I feel I can avoid. And this was the first one. And then from there, this will be my second level that I cannot avoid. And then I check if I have any more levels still on what I can't avoid. And so far, I can't see anything. So these levels can play as either your stop losses or your take profits. I don't know if I'm making sense. So then from there, I look for your patterns, your trend lines, whatever that you may find. And the first thing I realize is that I have a beautiful flag. So I call this the mother flag. Why do I call this the mother flag? I call this the mother flag because in most cases, when I have a flag like this on your higher time frame, it's mainly what I call a baby flag, right? So I start looking around and I see and I realize that on my current market, I have a flag, and this will be my baby flag. And why do I call this a baby flag? I call this a baby flag because it is a confirmation of the previous flag, or it supports the previous flag. You understand? So this is my current market again, and this one is from like a long time ago. As you guys can see, it's from like around March 2024, which like the market has been selling. And we're now at what? October. The market is still preparing to sell. So it means the overall movement on volatility 75 1 is sell. So every time, even the day you move to like your smaller time frames, you start looking for opportunities. Make sure that you look for selling opportunities, because those ones are more safer than buying opportunities. Why? Because this is a selling market. So in this situation, of course, we're waiting for what? We're waiting for the market to break out, retest, give you a continuation pattern or confirmation that we're ready to shoot to the downside. And then the 90% of your baby trend line will be your TP1. And then the 90% of your mother trend line will be your TP2. Makes sense, ne? Clean. Right. And then lastly, I think we should look at volatility 75. Let's look at volatility 75. I'm going to remove all my drawings. So with volatility 75, so in this video, we're going to use the same strategy to analyze all my volatility pairs. And in this one, let me tell you, I saw this movement yesterday, right? I tried to execute. It took me out because I executed earlier, right? So when I woke up in the morning, I realized that, oh my goodness, I was right. It's just that I executed too early. So in this situation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the highest and the lowest level. And the first thing I notice is that we are currently at our lowest level. And then from there, I'm going to move to my H4. So what am I doing? Go H4. I'm trying to find, or I'm trying to have a clearer picture of what's happening on the current market. And then what I do is I zoom in a little bit, not too much, right? Remember, you don't want to zoom in a lot because you want to be able to confirm whatever that you are what do you call this? Anticipating. And then what I do here is I realize that I have a trend line. Guys, you know why I love my trend lines? I love my trend lines because it's always the same song every day, guys. Get Jingle Bells every day. You see how Jingle Bells doesn't change? It's the same thing as trend lines. So I realized that I have another trend line, which is this one, and it started Cabo September, right? For buys. And then I realized that I have a baby trend line. Right? And then remember, if your trend line doesn't make sense, it means it's wrong. Why can't sell? Right. And this is my baby trend line. So in this situation, what's going to happen is that the market will shoot to the upside and come here, and that will be your take profit 1. We have this point here, we have this point here, we have this point here, we have this point here. So this is my other point. Makes sense, ne? So now this will be your TP1, and then of course the 90% level of the baby thingy will be your TP2. And then of course, guys, standard procedure, 90% level of the mother trend line will be your overall take profit. So overall movement on volatility 75, we're looking for buying opportunities. Here it's just a matter of you applying your principles, which is wait for the market to reject, shoot to the upside a little bit, come back to retest, and then give you a reversal pattern to the upside. And then that is when you'll start looking for your buying opportunities. Thank you very much for watching my short bonus video. I'm out.